Hey everybody, I wanted to talk to you today about tempo. Tempo is a really important component of each of your workouts. I would say it is just as important as the sets I give you, the reps I give you, the rest periods I give you, the muscles you're working. It will help you to create more time under tension. And what I mean by that is the amount of time we spend lowering or raising our weights will affect the amount of muscle fibers we can recruit. You probably see in the gym or on Instagram people kind of like swinging weights around or doing them quickly or jumping around. That's great, except for what ends up happening is they're not creating a lot of tension in the muscles that they're hoping to create tension in. Usually they're compensating with other muscles, they're using momentum. It's just not achieving the desired effect that they're after. So that is why tempo is so important. So I write tempo into each and every one of your exercises to help you create more time under tension. And the biggest challenge probably with that is trying to even understand what those numbers mean. To some of you, this may be a fairly old concept. You've already been doing this, but for others, this is new. So let's talk about what these numbers mean. So in each of your workouts, you're going to see 4 numbers. Now those numbers might change depending on the exercise, depending on my goal for that exercise, but you're going to always see 4 numbers. And each of these numbers have a different meaning. So the first number is always going to mean the lengthening of the muscle. This is usually the eccentric portion of the exercise, okay? So what I would mean by that, in the case of a bicep curl, this would be the lengthening of my muscle. Or in the case of a squat, this would be the lengthening of the glutes. Or an RDL, the lengthening of the hamstrings, okay? So think about that muscle stretching out. That is what that first number means. That's how many seconds you would take to lengthen that muscle. The next number would be the pause in the lengthened position. So in the case of the RDL, how long I would pause here at the bottom when it's fully lengthened. Sometimes I might put a 1 there. I might want you to pause for 1 count in that lengthened position, depending on the goal. The third number is the shortening of the muscle, the concentric, the contracting of the muscle, but basically it's the shortening. So when we're doing a bicep curl and we're bringing our arm up, the shortening of the muscle would be how long it takes me to bring my arm into the most contracted position. So in this case, it'd be 1 count, okay? And then that last number is how long we spend in that shortened position. So in this case, it would be 1 count. And so a lot of the times to increase difficulty of an exercise, I might increase your time in that shortened position. I'm sure you guys have all enjoyed like a nice 2 count pause in a bicep curl, or a 1 count pause at the bottom of a squat. That makes the exercise harder. That creates more time under tension. So now, even though these numbers are always in the same order, we may start our exercises in different places. So usually when we start a bicep curl, we're starting here. We're shortening the muscle, okay? So when I look at this number, I know, oh, I'm supposed to do 1 count up, a 1 count pause, 3 counts lowering, and no time at the bottom where there's no tension. Or when I'm doing a squat, I would start here. I'd say, oh, okay, we're starting at the lengthening portion of the exercise. So I would spend 3 counts going down, no time at the bottom, 1 count up. I would never give you a 1 count pause at the top of a squat because there's no tension up there. Usually there'd be a 0. But you understand the idea. So the important components of any tempo is to understand what the numbers mean, lengthening of the muscle, the lengthened pause, shortening of the muscle, and shortened pause, okay? And then making sure that you're following that tempo to create as much time under tension so that you're recruiting as much muscle fibers as you possibly can, and also understanding where the exercise starts in these numbers, okay? So let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully that clears up any confusion anyone might be having. Take your time to learn tempo. Don't ignore that component of your workout. You're going to see faster results. You're going to increase the difficulty of your workout by understanding those tempos. and you'll just be a bad A in the gym all around. All right, have a great day. Bye.